Hi, this is Darla DeMauro from Hard Work Organizing, and one thing that I know is when a lot of people try and get organized around their paperwork, they get tripped up by something as simple as the spiral-bound notebook. And this is one that I've had for a while. I know I'm never going to use again. I know that a lot of people get these in training, especially like corporate training that they go to, and after a few years the material isn't relevant anymore, but they know they want to get rid of it. It's just going to take too much time. Well, let me just show you a really quick tip to get this into shape where you can recycle it, and it just takes a minute. There's a little end. I usually start at the top and I bend the end of this around. This is so simple. I know a lot of you are doing this already, but if you do that and you kind of, sorry, I know it's off screen here, but you kind of unhook it from the other end as well. You don't really have to straighten it out. You just need to get those ends unhooked. And then once you do, loop it around, and this one's going to take, a couple of minutes here. Not even a couple of minutes, probably just a minute. But most communities won't recycle paper if you have binder clips or spiral bound spines on them. They're just going to end up in the landfill, so you don't want to do that. But honestly, in the time that it takes you to watch this video, you can see down the end here, I'm just feeding it out the other end. This is usually something that I have my kids do, or my assistant, or I do while I'm watching, commercials on TV. It's mindless work, it's great, but once you have it out, then you've got two pieces. This spiral will go in the trash, and that's all that ends up in the landfill, and the rest of it will go in recycling. And like I said, it's been a couple of years now. Let's see, this says I'm at 2 minutes, so it's only taken me about 2 minutes to do this. I'm almost done with it, and no special skill here, but this is one way, to make sure that you don't end up keeping things that you don't really need to keep, just because you're trying to be kind to the earth. You can recycle 99% of this, and paper is one of the most recycled items. Paper, glass, and plastic are all in high demand. They get sold in huge pallets coming out of the recycling plant in your community. They get sold to middlemen who then sell it to manufacturers who turn it back into something new. Paper is still in high demand, probably higher than ever now that nobody's getting newspapers anymore. So my little notebook right here will go on and have another life, even though I know I'm never going to look at it on my bookshelf again. And that's the great thing. I'm organizing. I'm going to get all of this space back in my house. And sometimes things like this too can carry guilt, and you think, oh, I should go back and look at that material, and you just know you're not going to. So let it go. Oh, geez, let it go. That's that Frozen song again. But really, ta-da! This is going to be so much better than having it hang out on my bookcase forever. It only took me 3 minutes to show you this, and just that one little tip. Don't try and straighten this whole thing. Just try and feed it through all of the little holes just by letting the two ends sort of unhook and then winding it around like you saw me do. I hope this helps you. Have a great day.